I believe in you.
Imagine gravity is fractal, because light is just a wave and gravity is just a wave. So imagine there's a big piece of glass that splits up gravity like a prism, so that there's like blue gravity and yellow gravity, and then somebody gets hit by the red gravity, and it makes them super heavy, so they have super strength, but like they're also really slow. And another guy gets hit by microwave gravity, so he's trying to zap everybody, and just when he's about to zap the main guy, we see a lady come out, and she turns out to be Ultraviolet Girl, and she has super speed, so she beats him. And it, like, also gave her giant cans. Thomas Pynchon, Gravity's Rainbow. The notion of two realities is uncomfortable, and in recent decades a genuine effort has been made to find the link between quantum and classical, so that we can have a single reality whose laws and rules are united at some deeper level. This brings us back to prayers. Let's say that a prayer is a classical event, or feels like one. You, a unique individual, have a particular request, which you voice in words that no one else is speaking at that instant. What if this classical event gets processed at a non-local level? The notion isn't far-fetched, because it seems that the mind-body link does consist of fluctuations at the quantum level. If this is so, then any thought, not just a prayer, has quantum implications. Deepak Chopra, A Spiritual Mystery. Does God Listen to Prayers? Part 2.
That's very original. It just needs more red, I think. Try adding some more stuff. Now you have too many loops. Minimalism is a neoliberal crutch. You need to paint more. You are so repressed it's almost cool, but please add more. Having paint at the edge of the canvas makes you look desperate. Try again. No, try putting some more loops on it. It simply must have more loops. This isn't the MoMA. We can afford more loops. A shipowner was about to send to sea a venerable old ship. He knew that her barnacled hull, however, had often needed repairs, and doubts were suggested to him that possibly she was not seaworthy. The conscientious old captain thought at once to have her thoroughly refitted, even though it should put him at great expense. Before the ship sailed, however, he managed to stifle these bothersome misgivings, and said to himself that she had gone safely through so many voyages that it was idle to suppose that this trip should be any different. He put his trust in Providence, and banished from his mind all ungenerous suspicions about the honesty of the ship's builders, and in such ways he acquired a sincere and comfortable conviction that his vessel was altogether safe and seaworthy. He watched her departure with a light heart, encouraging the crew to dream of the profits that this voyage would return. And he got his insurance money when she went down in mid-ocean and told no tales. What shall we say of him? Surely this, that his belief in the safety of his ship was justified because it was grounded in repeated practical experimentation rather than the hubris of rationalistic a priori belief. It is admitted that he put his confidence in the builders of this vessel, but even this confidence was misplaced, for these were the selfsame charlatans who sought to sell him gratuitous repairs later on, and Big Ship is always trying to get one over on the little guy. Further, we may see that the ship is religion, and the shipwright is Richard Dawkins. The crewmates are empiricism, and the barnacles are Neoplatonism, and the captain of that ship was Albert Einstein. What the hell was I talking about?
Not only is the novice unable to perceive the board as the master does, but the master cannot perceive the board as the novice does. A master cannot see the bishop on e3 as a chunk of dead wood, any more than you can look at your best friend's face and see a meaningless matrix of colors and shapes. The master once saw the board like this, but now there is no going back. International Master Stuart Rachels, The Reviled Art. You can only get good at chess if you love the game. Grandmaster Bobby Fischer. I hate chess. I hate chess. I hate chess. World Champion Bobby Fischer.
on, get... Don't look at me. Can you hear me? I'm nothing but a rusty chunk of steel. You don't want nothing to do with me.
Through many births, I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, a better deal than 0% APR on certified pre-owned vehicles. For trucks tougher than a drunk Marine, come to Mike's Pre-Owned, where we do the things that get things done. Kubla Khan received an ornate letter signed by Marco Polo. In Madrid, city of lost things, no item remains where it was set. If one drops his key in the dirt, he may never re-enter his home, and even if he manages to stoop and recover the key, he may rise to find a tulip garden where his house once stood. In complementary fashion, things lost by others are forever turning up. A pocket watch on a coffee table, a fond memory in your recollection. I even know of a prince who turned up in a prison cell. When he appealed to the guards for his release, he failed to find the crown on his head, and when he was asked his name, he searched his thoughts, but could not find it. Indeed, the only hope now for the release of this prince of Spain is for you to send back 300 ducats for his release. Of course, he will reward you handsomely once he is out. Yours truly, Marco. Kubla Khan cocked an eyebrow and declared before his court, "Hey everyone, looks like we're about to get ripped off by the guy who traded gold for paper." The court erupted in booming laughter. Italo Calvino, Invisible Cities 2, this time it's visible.
Beep. 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 You're right there. I mean, beep. 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 Come on, beep. Wahoo! Hello? Hello? Wahoo!
of us! Doing the best I can here! Nathan, hurry! Just hang on! On your right! Watch it, watch it! Oh, shit! Nathan!
Nathan? Nathan? What are we gonna do with you? You must be tired of these lectures. I know I'm tired of giving them. And now you have to stay here with me all weekend instead of going on the retreat with everyone else?
I don't care.
Yes, that is the crux of the problem.
I don't see why I'm the only one being punished.
Because you started the fight.
He wouldn't give me back my book.
I told you to leave those books in your room. You only have yourself to blame.
Doesn't give him the right to just snatch it from me.
Does that give you the right to start throwing punches?
It wasn't just about the book.
What was it then?
Nothing. I'll save it for confession.
No matter what I try, you seem insistent on going down the same sad road as your brother. What a waste.
Sam! I see you. Up and around we go. Whoa! Too slippery. Crap. Not this way. Okay, nice and quiet.
Isn't it our job to help boys like him?
In the meantime, I'm neglecting the other dozen boys under my care. Nathan! You're in big trouble, young man.
What do you want me to do?
You know my opinion.
I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
You can't keep avoiding it.
Look, I'll talk to him in the morning.
Nathan! You're in big trouble.
What do you want me to do?
You know my opinion.
I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
You can't keep avoiding it.
Look, I'll talk to him in the morning. Okay?
Good night, Father.
Good night, Sister Catherine.
Damn it. Whoa. It's my file.
Nathan, you're in big trouble.
Sister Catherine?
Darn.
Ah, Sister Catherine. I've forgotten my keys again. Can you open the gate for me?
Coming, Father.
Almost there. Sam?
Ooh, you gotta learn to watch your back.
All right.
Hey, it's good to see you, little brother. What is that? Really? Again?
It's nothing.
You told me you'd stay out of trouble, though.
He was talking shit about us.
So?
He said that Dad dumped us here because we're worthless, and Mom is in hell because...
Nathan, come on. They're just saying it because it gets to you, all right? You just gotta learn to laugh it off.
You wouldn't.
Well, do as I say, not as I do. Here. You'll catch a cold.
So, what are you doing here like this anyway? If the nuns catch you, they're gonna call the cops.
Well, I got something for you, and it couldn't wait till Christmas.
What?
It's outside.
What happened to us staying out of trouble?
This is an exception.
Mm-hmm. Nice jump.
Come on, yeah, give me a hand. Sheesh, you right. The sister's feeding you enough. The place is kind of empty. Where's everyone?
Some Bible retreat.
Yeesh, I remember those. How's Father Duffy doing?
He's the one decent guy in there. You should come and say hi.
Nah, I don't need the guilt. This way. That was easy. Come on. Damn.
You didn't prop it.
I did. At least I thought I did. No, it doesn't matter. We're gonna take the high road.
The high road?
Just follow me. Watch this.
Whoa.
And Now, we take the high road.
Have you done this before?
Once or twice. Here, come on. Your turn.
So, what you been up to?
Working mostly.
You still dating that girl?
Oh, Crystal? On again, off again. Currently off again. Okay. No guts. No glory. Whoa, whoa. Just don't think about it. You got this. I got you. See? No big deal.
Yeah. Nothing to it.
Stay with me. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Hey, through here.
Right behind you.
There's a jump coming up.
Okay.
Right down the middle. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Oops. Was that a sin? I think that's a sin. You ready, Tarzan?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Up the steeple. Come on.
I can't jump that high.
All right, just go around the corner. It's a nice view, huh?
Yeah. Not bad. You ever been up here before?
This particular roof? No.
But you do know where you're going, right?
More or less. You wait here, and you watch me. Your turn.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Don't overthink it.
Oh, crap!
I got you. Come on.
I did it.
Of course you did. Here, follow me. You know what? How about you take this one?
Really?
Yeah, really. I'll follow your lead. Attaboy, Nathan. Whoa!
Okay.
All right. After you. Now, head down. Just like that, we're out.
All right.
Check it out. Huh?
Whoa, you got the 250?
250? What are you talking about? No, this is the 500cc twin.
No way.
Yeah.
Where'd you lift it from?
Whoa. That's a low blow. But hey, I'll have you know that I am a changed man. Bought this with hard-earned cash. Here, come on, take a seat. What?
The only time you pull a stunt like this is when you're trying to make up for something.
You are too smart for your own good, you know that? All right. I got this job. Pays well. Really well. But, I gotta leave town for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Like, a year. At the most, and then I'll be back before you even know it, all right?
You're bailing on me.
Come on, don't be so dramatic.
What, so it wasn't bad enough to leave me in that place? How could you do this to me, Sam?
Wait, I'm doing this for you. The money I make is for the both of us. And then in a couple of years, when you're out...
Years? Take me with you.
I can barely support myself.
I'll pitch in.
I know you think the orphanage sucks.
You have no idea.
Yeah, but it's the best thing for you right now. All right? Just gotta trust me on that one.
It's not fair.
Hey, nothing about our lives has been fair. But we've made it work, right?
Sure.
Well, you know, the bike wasn't the only surprise. And I guess I'm gonna have to ruin the next one.
What?
I found Mom's stuff. Everything that Dad sold, I tracked down the buyer.
If you're saying this just to make me feel better...
No, I swear to God.
Where?
On the other side of town. What do you say we go and get it back?
You mean steal it?
It's not stealing if it was ours to begin with.
I'm pretty sure the cops aren't gonna see it that way.
Well, then let's not get caught. You ready for this?
Hell yeah.
Esto va a estar más fácil de lo que esperaba, ¿eh?
You're gonna have to do it better than that, pal.
Acabemos con este.
Let's go.
Chingada, este gringo sabe pelear, ¿eh? No puedes conmigo. A ver cómo te sales de esta, cara. ¿Qué tal esto?
Asshole, let go of me!
¡Gánenmelo!
Right back at you.
No dejes que este tipo... ¡Lucha como un hombre!
All right. You asked for it.
Sí,
I got you now.
Puedes hacerlo.
¡Toma esto, pendejo!
¡Rómpele la cara!
Come on.
¡Dale una paliza!
Come on, amigo.
¡Vuelve ahí!
¡Ya lo tienes!
¡Dale una paliza! ¡Vuelve ahí! ¡Sí, Gustavo! ¡Vuelve ahí! ¡Rómpale el cráneo, amigo! Esto es por meterte con nosotros.
¡Dale!
Ahora sí, pendejo. Te vas a arrepentir. ¡Vuelve ahí! ¡Shit! ¡Te voy a matar, come mierda! ¡Te voy a cerrar la bocota, gringo!
Get off of me!
¡Ya basta! All right. Back to it.
¡Ya basta, idiota!
¡Suéltenme!
Hey, we weren't fighting. Huh? Right, little guy?
Te voy a matar, gringo, come mierda!
Hey, give me a call when you're tall enough to ride the rides.
Te voy a sacar a tiras por el culo.
¡Solitaria! ¡Cállalo!
voy a estar esperando aquí, ¿eh?
Abre.
Come on. How long am I supposed to be in here? Huh? Where's the toilet?
You looking at it? Have fun.
I will. Gracias.
Get up.
Man, I was having a great dream, too. Hey. All right, easy. All right, cálmate.
Es por tu culpa, pendejo.
Hey, any chance I can take a shower?
Cállate.
Morning, boys. Or is it the evening? It's hard to tell down here.
Oye, idiota. Get up the stairs. Viene saliendo un prisionero. Abran la reja.
Hey, nice to see you. It's right. Humid.
Welcome to Panama.
Hey, gringo. Vi lo que hiciste a Gustavo.
Tengo un cuchillo que tiene tu nombre, amigo. Te lo
Hey,
mostraré
Vargas.
cuando regreses.
Déjanoslo a nosotros. Nos encargamos de él.
Muévanse. Quítense, cabrones.
Hey, tranquilízate.
Looks like you have some fans.
Yeah, my adoring public.
Abre la reja.
¿A dónde lo llevas?
Es una sorpresa.
Diviértete.
I do speak a little Spanish, you know. Wait, what did you say?
You'll find out soon enough.
Te lo advertí, pero no escuchaste.
¿Qué está mirando?
Nada, amigo. Nothing.
Atrás. De este me encargo yo.
Bien.
Where are you taking me, anyway?
You'll see.
Por favor. Para.
After you.
Yeah, this isn't sketchy at all. Hey, you know, this doesn't look like the warden's office.
Go left.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Through there.
Through here?
Here we are.
All right. Hey, take these cuffs off or what?
I want in.
In?
Whatever you hope to find up there, I want in.
Now, come on, Vargas. The deal was just to get us in and out of here. That's it.
Just? I'm sticking my neck out for you gringos.
Yeah, and Rafe is paying you a lot of money for your trouble.
See? But not nearly enough.
You were told not to open that.
Yes. I was also told not to take bribes, not to bring anyone here, and not to beat on my inmates. But here we are.
Just be careful with that. It's 300 years old.
I was a member of Captain Henry Avery's crew. You know who that is?
He was a pirate.
The pirate who pulled off the biggest heist in history and got away with it. I looked them up.
It's great.
Over
Can we-
$400 million worth of gold and jewels, all from one single ship. The Gunsway.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the story. Can you get to the point?
I occupied the highest cell in the Spaniards' prison. Here. I hope someday you will find your way into this infernal place, bear my cross, and discover the riches of paradise.
What? What do you want?
The riches of paradise.
It's a metaphor.
No. You and your friends did not pay to get into this infernal place in search of a metaphor. I want in.
Right. I'll tell you what. Let me go up there, check out the prison cell. If there's still anything there after 300 years, you can take this up with Rafe. Now, come on. Letter. Por favor.
How you gonna get up there anyways?
Climb. Oh, unless, of course, you want to do it, since you want in and all.
Just don't break your neck.
That's the plan. Hey, did you bring what I asked?
Yeah. Hid it just over there. Under the work table. By the crates.
There we go, piece of cake. Bingo. Now we're in business. All right, this should do the trick. There's the prison cell. How do I get up there? Here we go.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Good fortune! Maximum tundela! Gammal traveratna!
require? Oh, Florentino Pause, Prima Odyssey. Oh, fuera de misa, Adami. Oh, Vida Quina, Mother of Jesus, Sweetie, Stita no Pena. Yeah, Moody Vida, Stita no Pena. Masha na Quida. Stita no Mesa. Jay, Pudfina. Yeah, we met this. Oh, read amazing. Huh? Nubatina?
I asked one of the girls, she was like 6, and I was like, "What's your earliest memory?" She's like, "I was eating strawberry."
journalistic manufactured consent.
No, today is about the war in Kudur.
You should ask them about the death penalty.
Oh.
Like, what do the kids like think about it and like naturally?
Yeah, that'd be hype.
What I asked them last year is, what's your oldest
Like, what if someone
memory?
stole all your Legos? They be able to die? Like, should we kill them?
Kids are very all or nothing. Like, when I was a kid, it was like everyone was being like, nuke it. Just nuke it.
No, I don't think so. I think we don't give kids enough because sometimes they're like, I don't know. I think if he stole the Star Wars Legos, should die.
But if he stole like 100 Legos, then maybe we
But
kill
he only
him.
stole some Legos. Maybe we.
He only steal 50 Legos.
It's just jail for 20 years.
Aiden, take your hat off. What is? You been in the sun?
Put it back on.
You been in the sun all day?
You've been in the sun a lot, bro.
Put it back on.
Put your hat back
I've
on.
seen enough.
All
I've seen
all
enough.
that time in the sun, Aiden, I'm worried about you. I don't think you're protecting your skin.
I'd like to put you on a rocket aimed toward the sun.
I'd like to put you and your future son on a rocket.
Why did
It's one you like, and it's for fun.
Why does my son have to go?
Look, and if you just had native sunscreen on, you wouldn't look so fried and burnt like you do.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
wouldn't look so freaking fried and burnt.
Freaking Friday. You wouldn't look like Lindsay Lohan.
You look like Lindsay Lohan, but she's also beautiful.
More like
Did you
Lindsay
guys-
Lohan, because you can get broad spectrum SPF 30 protection if you use native,
Which does
sunscreen
block from
lotion.
UVA and UVB rays. And by the way, even on a cloudy day or a cold day, UV rays do pierce through, and you should check the UV.
All native sunscreen is made with oils derived, not delivered, that'd be cooler though, from plants that seal in skin moisture and is vegan and cruelty
It's got
free.
20% active zinc oxide, which is good.
I'm not that
You
bright.
can't even spell what that is, so stop talking to me.
I can spell zinc.
Not oxide. He's left that out. He left that out on purpose because he couldn't spell it. Aiden, facts are, read this out. Read this out, Aiden.
Read it.
We're not reading
It's
anything. We're
It's
looking
quick
at our-
absorbing, hydrating, and lightweight. There's a formula with 20% active zinc.
Read your favorite scent.
My favorite.
What's your
scent.
favorite
What's your
scent?
favorite scent?
Say what it is right now.
Coconut and pineapple. Why are you taking my
Read
shoes?
your favorite scent.
Read it.
Rosé, sweet peach and nectar, and the unscented
And you
one's
could get
fine
unscented
too.
if you just like the feel. If you want to do like a little chuggy like
My
this.
skin is fine.
Your skin is not fine.
Oh, your skin's not fine. You need help.
You need help.
And Native can help you. So smell and feel fresh all day with Native. Get 20% off your first order by going to nativedeo, that's DEO.com/theyard. Use promo code theyard at checkout. That's nativedeo.com/theyard. Or use promo code theyard at checkout for 20% off your first order.
I'm going to put you in a rocket and send you into the sun, and that will be the end I ever see of you. Don't you understand?
It's also the end of this ad read.
But yeah, last year I asked them what their oldest memory was because they were like 5 to 7, and I thought that was interesting. Because like now as adults, what's your oldest memory?
You gotta give me a
Passing
sec.
the spliff to the doctor. Fucking day dot.
Yeah.
I came out with a spliff.
Yeah.
And I said, bro,
He passed him that
the
big
chief
wood.
in there is unbelievable.
And the doctor goes in.
Son, your son is incredibly
What's your oldest memories?
Well, I learned about fucking. It fucked my whole world up. I learned my keys are stuck in the chair, guys. I won't lie, I can't move. I'll leave it there for the rest of the show.
You're tethered.
I just have them tethered. I learned about like constructive memories kind of recently, where like when you're a kid, things will happen to you and leave impressions on you, and then like 10 years later, you'll form because you can't actually remember what happened that long ago in your life. Your emotions that are left over will construct a memory, and you'll believe it. And ever since I learned that, I was like, I don't know if I remember anything. Actually,
That's how I feel about what I used to thought was my oldest memory, which is I had a
That's what I
memory.
used to thought.
Used to think.
used to have thoughts. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I lost him.
Yeah. Well, now I don't want to share my memory anymore.
I want to hear your
I'm
memory.
sorry. I'm sorry. I think fake memories count.
I think if maybe this was like constructed in a dream, or I remember this from childhood, and it's this vivid like memory of me taking like a Hot Wheels car and driving it over the blanket that was on my mom's hospital bed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's so touching.
That is very sweet. I'm sorry, it threw me off. I thought
That's like a scene in a movie. Holy shit.
But then I learned about the same thing, and I wondered, like, because I was just so young when it happened.
Right.
So I was like, "Fuck! Is it?"
I have
Most of that has to be manufactured, if not all of it.
It was the first time. I had like a romantic encounter, and it was like preschool, and there was a girl who was like chasing me around in the playground, and then she like jumped on top of me on the slide. And I was looking up it was like in the movie when you're a kid and you see the girl you like for the first time. And I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I've never felt this before. What is this?
Like
I
Gore.
have a picture of perfect memory of that.
Yeah. Mine is I was weird a kid. There was one time I wanted to make oatmeal, like my mom was making me like the packets, and I put dry oatmeal into a bowl and put it in the microwave for 10 minutes, and it caught fire, and because that's what happens. But the earlier before that, I remember this because I remember where I used to live, and it was a very distinct memory, and I think I'm right. I think I'm good on this one because I had a bed and I had this like little plastic tool set where it's like plastic screwdrivers and hammers, and you're just like you be a kid and you just slam tools. And I was looking at it, and it was just after I woke up, and I said, what if today, what if everything from here on out is a dream, and I wake up and it's this moment? So it's like my whole life goes, and then I wake up and I'm back when I was like 3 years old looking at the tool set.
You think that now, not when you were 3?
No, I did think that when I was 3.
This sounds like one of those moms who's like, my kid talked to me today and then said, isn't America going to become gay because of the rising rates of trans people?
I'm telling you the truth. I also was really good at reading early on.
You're 3!
I know. I have a really early memory where I was doing a word search with my mom in bed, and I'm like, well, I'm looking for happy, good, and day. And then she freaks out because I can read really good.
One time I played Boggle with my mom, and I played Cum.
That's so tight.
I remember this.
Yeah, I was 4, and there was a car, and my mom and I lifted it with one hand.
My mom said, you're really strong, and I said, automatopoeia. I actually had a really big vocabulary.
These are core memories.
My 2 I'm like certain about, like the 2 oldest ones are both from when I was 4, and one is being in my grandparents' living room and jumping up and down on the couch, them telling me that I shouldn't jump on the couch because I might hit my head on the coffee table, and then flipping over and hitting my head on the coffee table. And that's why I have the scar on the back of my head.
That's what we need physical, proof that these memories happen.
Yeah, so that one is good. And then I also
so these
remember,
kids at Disney, I should give them scars.
You need to give them scars to remember.
I also unironically remember where I was when 9/11 happened, which is also when I was 4.
Bro, you're Canadian. Stop fucking culture vulturing.
Yeah, it is actually so cringe.
I was kidding. My Canadian memory of 9/11.
The Canadian 9/11. The Trudeau blackface.
Yeah, I was at Timmy's and I was like, fuck.
Canadian 9/11 is when Drake started sounding like...
Such a thing?
It's when Drake started sounding like he's from Barbados. They're like,
no, dude,
he's our fucking guy.
Stealing the whole shit.
I think my earliest is like 5 or 6. I'm in France. I'm with
5 or 6 is so late.
I know.
You're a stone idiot.
I don't think. I think a lot of the later ones I've formed memories mostly based around pictures. I don't know if they count. Like there's pictures from before that I like I remember and I can think what happened, but it's from accounts of other people. But I remember being 5 or 6 in France on a balcony, and then my cousins were trying to get me to yell, "I love George Bush," and I was rocking it. I was like, "I love George Bush," and it made everybody laugh. And I was like, I don't know why this is funny, but I fucking love that guy.
Wow. Is this the same cousins that fucked with you when they
the
came
same
to
cousins
visit?
that gave me a butt M&M? Yeah.
French people are fucking evil.
No.
They are fucking evil people.
No.
Historically, they've done some pretty horrific things.
It was good for the world. We took over for them. Yeah, I think that's my earliest. So anyway, asking 6-year-olds what their earliest is cool.
Yeah, because maybe they have a deeper, they can go farther back in time.
I asked one of the girls, she was like 6, and I was like, what's your earliest memory? She's like, I was eating strawberries, I was 2. With my mom.
You're like,
and I fell asleep.
You're like, no, you didn't. That's actually a constructed memory, you fucking idiot.
Here's the picture of strawberries that you saw.
That's malicious compliance. Push her down.
You should teach them shit that isn't malicious compliance, but call it that, and they'll grow up thinking they're smart, but they're wrong. And they'll get proved wrong. They'll be really embarrassed. They'll learn shame.
I did that. I did this. I literally did this. What is the Shakespearean play that Lion King is based off of?
Ratatouille. No.
Oh, it is Macbeth?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
Bottle Rocket.
Because I confidently told him, I was like, based off Shakespeare's Macbeth. They're like, who's Shakespeare? And I'm like, you're gonna learn about it in 9th grade. And they're like, okay. But I was like, oh, maybe it's not Macbeth. And they're gonna walk around being like, yeah, Lion King's actually Macbeth, and then be wrong.
And then they form like a literary theory about something.
Oh,
it's
it is
Hamlet.
wrong.
Oh, thank God.
It's Hamlet. Yeah, so those kids are fucked. Those kids are all. They're
That's
all
so
gonna
tight.
walk around.
Macbeth?
I told him Macbeth.
That's so good.
Most of the tragedy, they're all the same.
Were you the one who told me this? That there's like that Japanese cartoon movie with a lion, and Lion King rips it like 1 for 1, and it came out before Lion King did.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's too white.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah,
Wait,
so
that's
there's
bar for bar.
There's like a Japanese
Whoa.
cartoon lion movie that Lion King, and the irony is like when they were marketing that movie before it came out, they're like, it's a completely original story, all these things.
Is that a mouse?
Dang.
But it's
Do
from,
they fuck the mouse?
No, I think
No,
it's the
not a mouse.
child
It's
of a
a-
lion that looks like a mouse.
It shouldn't.
It-
Mice are not lions.
Wait, that is actually very similar.
And I'm brave enough
they
to
literally
say
have
that.
Mufasa in the moon. They have the sunrise shot.
Wow.
Dude, that's actually insane.
You should know about this. Being
I should
a weeb.
bite more shit.
That's a yoinkin twist if I've ever seen one.
Not much of a twist. I guess they just made it American.
They made it American.
Yeah.
They put a Del Taco.
That's
in,
the big twist.
Where all the light hits.
Yeah, look at the shots.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, I thought this was wild.
That's good though. You know, it's like American-made movies. Kind of cool. We got
Hey, look, we invented the assembly line. Okay.
Right.
We've done enough.
and
we'll
school
always have
assemblies
And school assemblies.
That's huge.
and assembling bionicles.
So we've
ours
got
too.
some,
That's a Danish thing.
What's funny is most American Pride songs are just parodies of British ones.
Wait.
Like American Tear and like God Save the Queen.
That was a Skepta song
like
first.
My Country My Country 'Tis of Thee. That's just the main song for the UK.
Did you guys ever sing the song about the Air Force in school?
Huh?
There's an Air Force theme song.
No way.
And we fucking...
You're singing Air Force theme songs in Colorado?
Yeah. In Colorado growing up, we learned all the military... we learned the Navy one.
There's Boeing.
No.
F-150s.
They're playing.
Raytheon.
Right, brother.
And they got
Dude,
bombs.
Zipper, can you look it up? We're giving Zipper a workout. Look up the Air Force theme song. And I literally know it. We had it drilled into our head because it was the Bush-Gore election. We actually had a mock election. We were in 4th grade. There was a Green Party. It was crazy.
Can you imagine? They run the recount and they're like, this classroom in Colorado is
playing
like
it.
beside it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, bro.
Are there lyrics?
Yeah. Into the wild blue yonder, off we go.
You were indoctrinated.
Isn't this crazy?
You were indoctrinated, bro.
Slime wakes up. His hair regrows. He runs out.
Become a military general.
He makes a slime-shaped hole in the wall, running out.
This sounds like fake propaganda in a movie.
For spouting our flame from under. Hell of a roar. We are allowed to say that.
This is what they show from like a
In
documentary
fame,
about
or
North
go
Korea
down
to
in
show how
flame.
corrupt it is.
That's how they let you say hell in school? Dude, that's
Nothing
pretty cool.
can stop the U.S. Air Force.
I can't believe you guys didn't sing this fucking dope ass shit. I can't believe this exists. I'm having a moment right now. They really made us sing that.
Like all of you?
Yeah, in the class.
You know what I do have a memory of? Is my first day at school in America and saying the pledge for the first time. And I didn't know what to do. All the kids got up and said it, and I was like, "What, dude? What is going on?"
It's crazy that we probably have all not done it in a decade, but we could all.
You guys want to do it right now?
Easily rip it.
No, it's a singing thing.
It's not a singing
What if
thing.
we all
it's a
go?
pledge.
We say the next word, and whoever doesn't know it is the
I think
American
everyone knows
loser.
it.
I pledge allegiance
American
to the
loser.
I don't
Greatest
think
American
we need
loser.
to flex how we were indoctrinated.
Guy who doesn't know the words.
Where
I know it.
free thinker, free thinker, free thinker.
I swear I know
So-called
it.
free thinkers when you have the option to say under God. Indivisible.
I've never said it right, bro. I literally fuck that shit up every time.
Really?
Yeah.
I was so on the
I used
money,
to be
bro.
like invisible.
I was such a good little soldier.
Such a good little patriot.
I knew all the songs. I knew all the words.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Thumbsucker, which is really good. It was like an indie flick, and it had what's his name? Keanu Reeves as a dentist. Shittiest acting he's ever done, including John Wick. It's crazy. But in it, it's about a kid who like has a shit life, and he like goes on Adderall at one point, and he has this line in it where he's like, "I listened to the Pledge of Allegiance today. It gave me chills." I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It's a sick movie.
God damn. I used to love singing the pledge, the anthem.
The American
You like
one?
that shit?
my
I
shtick.
hate it. It's so
Dude,
hard
the
to
American
hit.
one sucks.
I used to do that for hockey games and basketball games at school.
Blows.
Our anthem's so
The bombs bursting in air is so hard.
Yeah, but it is a very hard song to sing, but it's also tight to sing it.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it's tight?
I know the Air Force song, so I'm authorized to say that is a low
That is
tier.
a better song.
Okay.
That's off the American mixtape, though. We got album-only songs.
Lupe was on that shit.
It's Chess Boxing 2, sold out arena, 30,000 people there. You don't want to sing the anthem in front of everyone?
No, I don't. I
You
don't.
want to sing the Air Force song?
Air Force song I'll sing. Because it's literally about dropping fire on, like, Vietnam, which is not chill, but it's crazy that it's in a song.
Which is not chill. We don't like Henry Kissinger.
No, we don't.
Nobody wish him happy birthday.
But it's crazy that it's in a song that we taught kids, including me.
It's true.
And that is kind of crazy.
It was funny that in first grade, there's like 2 days of the year, and it's just a bunch of 80-year-olds who served in our military, and they're just there, and you're like 6, and you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I shot a fucking kraut in the head, and you're like, that's cool. I'm 6.
And you're just standing there, and they're like, everyone clap. You're like, okay.
Tucker Carlson's like, rap music is destroying our youth. It's like, bro, have you listened to the?
This is an Air Force song.
Listened to the Air Force. That's actually just about throwing bombs on people. That's worse than shooting a guy.
It's about dying in the sky. So
Pledge of Allegiance is fucked up.
You know, I got recruited when I first moved to LA.
Wait, no, you didn't.
When I was walking to the gym that I had in my first place in the Valley, I would walk by this military base, or the recruiting center, not a military base.
Military base that's in LA.
Yeah.
No one knows about it.
Area 52.
It's very quiet.
It's crazy.
No, this recruiting center for the Army, and I'd walk by it, and I'd always like look in just because I'm on a walk, and like maybe after 2 weeks of doing this, a guy like runs out as I'm walking by. He's like, "Oh, see you looking in here? Come by sometime." And like I'm like, all right. And then like next time I do it, because I'm like a very routine guy, he's like already outside. And he's like, "Come in. I got like, you want like water or something?"
Hey kid.
But you had a tough workout. You're like, "Come in."
He's like, "Hey,
you want to do a couple pull-ups? Hey,
you're a strong guy. We work out.
We'll pay for your school, bud."
And so I go in, and then we become like boys, kind of.
No.
Yeah, because they're strong too, you know. That's cool to me.
They like muscles and bones like me.
You know, they got like a polo bar. They do like a little polo contest. So we're just working out together.
They do the wet pull-up contest.
Yeah, full wet, only wet.
Bring your own kid, and they're coming free.
And then eventually
pull-up contest.
the schmoozing ends, and he's like, what would it take for you to join? And I was like, 9/11 too.
That's a good answer.
That's what I told him, and he's like, "Yes, fair."
That's such a good answer. If they flew a plane into the fucking big Wilshire Grand building where you can piss out the window on the 71st floor in LA, I might sign up.
That's it.
Next
day.
And that's even a might. I just want to find those guys, and then I'm back
Just
out.
those guys. Just Breslin.
I want to find Breslin's terrorist cell.
Yeah. It's 10 with Breslin.
I want to give him a stern talking to. And
That's what you do.
And I go back home.
Yeah.
Wow, why did we send you in?
I bust down the door where Osama bin Laden's hiding. Like, hey, y'all can't be doing that.
All right.
You send me in with Akimbo Rafficas, I get the same job done.
Doing the fucking...
Your knife sends you halfway across the room.
I got Commando Pro. Osama's got no fucking chance.
He didn't unlock this shit yet. He's too busy playing Visual Boy Advance.
Dude, I was at the fucking coffee shop where Aiden's getting invited to fucking parties, and I go in and I'm like on the tip of my tongue is what I'm about to order, and the guy just cuts me off. He's like, "You like baseball?" And
I don't like that.
I'm kind of like, and I can feel the vibe. It's like this guy and the other barista who's there, like they're in the middle of some sort of like either a debate or like a talk or something. And I'm like, "Nah, I don't really fuck with baseball." And he turns around, he's like, "See?" I don't know what that means, but I'm like, "All right, we're bantering. It's kind of all right. I'll get involved."
Right now, by the way, I'm like 90% sure who Nick's talking to.
And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, there's like 3 people worth." So I'm like, he's like, it's a very specific type of person who likes baseball. I'm like, yeah, they got like rainbow visors on. They're all fucking weird. And then the guy like doesn't respond to my banter at all. He kind of just turns around and keeps talking to her. I'm like, oh, okay. And he turns around and he gives me like another little thing about like how the person they're talking about like likes The Bachelor. I'm like, yeah, the Venn diagram for those two things kind of fucked up. Both silently look at me. Neither of them take my banter.
Okay.
And I'm like, why did you get me involved? I don't want to be in this anymore.
You know what's funny? Aiden is that guy's son's godfather. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's true. He's
this
naming
all
his
happened
next
in the last
kid
couple
McCabe.
And then I exited.
Did this all happen?
did
That
he
guy
choke?
you're talking to? Big Mango fan. I found out.
What? Mango's a Melee player.
Yeah.
Did he choke the conversation?
Based on what you know about him.
Based on what I know about them, no, I don't think you choked it.
I was just confused. I thought we were joking around. Are you just actually asking me if I like baseball and that's it?
Because the first thing when he was like, hey, do you like baseball? And like you involve somebody, it's something I would do. Like, see, look, I'm winning the argument because this stranger, but then I like bring them in and we're all friends for this brief, beautiful moment in like, you know, in fleeting public. But to leave you hanging is really
What if
funny.
you were cockblocking a flirt sesh and you were just
I'm wearing this, which is really funny because that's how I started and ended the conversation. I bought this yesterday on Mother's Day. So I was with my mom and we were at an antique store, and she saw it and she was like, "That's great, you gotta get that." And I don't know if she likes it ironically like I do, but I think that was enough for me to find it special.
You know, we were talking about how like when old people look at your Applebee's Final Fantasy shirt and they make you explain it and then it's not funny. Yeah. That's the Happy Castle version of that, which is you both enjoy something for different reasons, but none of like you both don't know. And that's where we can bond with old people.
Bro, you're old.
I'm only 33.
I bond with you often.
You look so fucking.
Has anyone ever said only in 33?
Yeah.
This
is your final year, by the way, of peak physicality. It's only downhill.
That's okay.
Well, it varies.
Does it?
Yeah.
We gotta get him on the court with a fucking 8-year-old now.
What if I'm the LeBron of guys like me?
You're not.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's gonna peak at 30.
What age does it come back
to
around?
To be clear, LeBron's also still going down, right?
Oh yeah, say that to LeBron's face. That he's washed.
I didn't say that. I said physically he is not at his peak right now.
How dare you?
I don't think this is like
How
a
dare
revelation. You agree with me. I know you agree with me.
No.
You know. Really? You think he's at his physical peak at 38 or whatever?
I would never tell him otherwise.
That's the difference between you and me. Is you just haphazardly say shit.
You're just yes men. And I would tell you LeBron how it is, and he'd respect me for that.
LeBron would be on this podcast and you would be shivering.
Nah, I wouldn't shiver.
You'd be quivering?
I would quiver. Yeah, LeBron made me quiver. That's for sure.
I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know Anthpo, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
Anthpo is this guy who's been posting YouTube videos through high school and through his 4 years of college, and they're just like various kind of comedy YouTube concepts. There's not really a lot of consistency to them. But a while ago, he said the day he graduated college would be the last YouTube video he ever uploads, and then he's done. And he's found a lot of success along the way. Like his, he's not at his peak right now in terms of views, but he's pretty close. Like he's either maintained or grown pretty much the entire time. And so it's been probably like 6 years in total.
He's definitely over, 1.65 million subscribers.
I've seen slime numbers. He's great.
He's done a few, he's doing a little better.
Don't say this is great after that. Make that an insult.
He's definitely has a few bangers. I know his big videos like when he
his biggest video is 15 million views.
Yeah, that's huge.
And he's done. He graduated college and he's like, I'm done with YouTube. That was my last video. This was like a great period of my life and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. But now I'm quitting. And he's kind of walking away at the top of his game. No controversy. And I was wondering what you think of that, because I feel like I can't think of almost anybody who does that with no associated controversy.
No, I think that's dope. I think the only other person I can think of is that Twitter journalist guy, although a little different because of like what's being produced, who was nominated for I think Content Creator of the Year from the Game Awards.
Oh wait, didn't it start with an N?
I know what you're talking about.
I cannot for the life of me.
It's funny that you don't remember
about.
Journalists' names.
I don't.
I remember their stories.
Bang. Yeah, thank you. I think it's dope. I think it's dope to just quit and leave, especially when it's not like at the twilight years where it's like he's getting 5K a video. He's like, guys, it's not working out.
He totally mic dropped.
Yeah, it's just walking away.
Epic.
And he's also so young, which is cool.
Now I feel like
he kind of totally epically mic dropped.
Take the hat off.
It was a win.
It was a fucking epic win, dude. When he was just like, I'm done with this and I'm goated.
But it made me think about when do you think you're done? Like he said a defined date and he's done.
I did this and then didn't do it. But I always liked the idea.
Yeah, bitch.
Fucking epic fail.
Yeah. Woo.
What are you wooing?
Because you're not a man of your fucking word, Ludwig.
When did you do this, by the way?
When I first started streaming, I said I would quit streaming in 5 years. I gave myself a timeline.
It's been 5 years?
It's 5 years this year. No, it's 5 years last year. It's
Isn't
gonna
it
be 6
5 years at the end of this month?
Wait, hold up. Oh, it's May 15th
All
today.
you do is fucking cap, is all I'm saying.
Let me fucking finish my thought, you dumb bitch.
Hey, so I'll see you guys on Reddit.
We're a podcast that curses,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, we like swearing.
Like
and
fuck
pussy.
and pussy. in a cum container.
Oh my god.
Full of shit.
Yeah. What's up?
And damn fucking shit in
ass.
dude. Yeah.
Pussy.
Alright, fellas, we've done this a lot, but tits are ass.
Yo, I like girls with titties, but I also like girls with ass.
Oh, bro, this is hard. This is hard. This is hard. Let's get 20 young women on here and roast them.
That's what we get. What, the next episode? 20 women younger than us, and they all have to rate us, and they're not allowed to leave the room until they do
Yo,
it.
if I call you a female, you can be mad.
This shit's easy as fuck.
How come females always at Sephora? What's in there?
Next week's episode is gonna be on Rumble. You can check it out.
I just think that when you like sleep with a lot of guys, it's like gross. That's all.
All right. Dude, we could have such a good show like that.
We couldn't.
Just ironically being scumbags for like 4 years straight.
It'd be good for one episode, and then after that, we would have to just be the people.
What if we all got plastic surgery and became those guys and made like
Why do you need plastic surgery?
4x the money?
What
and then we get
aspect
plastic
of your
surgery.
body does it?
No, but I'm saying that they don't know it's us, and then we go back to the yard.
Do you think plastic surgery
Fresh and
disguises you?
fit West Coast.
Yo.
That could be us.
Okay,
Fit
I
fresh.
want to hear what you were gonna say.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
We were talking about you sunsetting and 5 years.
Sunset and the wedding pyramid and how we're gonna be in it.
No, we cursing. We were cursing.
No.
Why were we cursing?
No, it was because I called him a bitch because he doesn't follow his word. Because
Right.
5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
I was doing this real quick. I snuck into this Twitch Rivals event because someone dropped Last Second Kaide and Connor asked me to do it. And I had a voice changer mod on and it was a little deeper and I kept doing like a fit and fresh guy. Every time there's a lot, I'd be like, tits or ass. And then I'd sneak things in. I'd be like, we just shouldn't raise the debt ceiling more.
That's so funny. You know how I found out about the Fall Guys thing is, well, I was just watching Prezzo's stream, and his stream is literally just him talking to chat for like 7 hours straight.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm in that like gay Fall Guys tournament," and I'm like, he just still has it. He's just the goat.
Everyone's watching Prezzo. They're all pause shaming, and he's like, it was gay. And I'm like, ah! He said it again. When I first started streaming, I said I'd quit in 5 years, and I started May 16, 2017, which is tomorrow is 6 years. So we're 1 day off my 6 year
Happy anniversary of lying to everyone you fucking love.
anniversary. Well, it's still an anniversary regardless.
So like happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Like lying to your friends and
But
family.
I kept doing
fans.
it mostly because have you ever seen the graphs that people show of content creator businesses versus traditional businesses?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Why does it go down and up?
Are a pyramid where you have like CEO at the top.
You have my attention now, sir.
And then,
employee structure.
And then employee structure and management and people under
like
people.
lines of communication.
But you can swap out the CEO, no problem, right? Like that happens all the time. But then content creator led businesses often hinge. It's like a reverse pyramid scheme where it hinges on the creator.
You're
and
a bottom bitch.
I can't swap out. You can't I can't leave and then someone new is Ludwig.
Oh, I see.
Well, we just make slime Ludwig.
I see how it gets.
You could do it, but it would
be the same.
We get new Ludwig.
I think there'd be problems.
No,
There'd be literally no
get
problem.
new Ludwig.
It might be better.
I would be better.
I'd be worried about a loss in revenue, perhaps.
Why? Are you making more money?
I think that maybe certain facets of the business wouldn't perform as well.
Which part?
Mogul mail.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Imagine like
we picked a journalist.
Bro, imagine like Tucker. It's just a new guy, right? It's like a news show, but there's just a new anchor.
You're handing off the Daily Show?
Yeah.
You're handing off Mogul Mailing.
I'm your fucking Trevor Noah, and you're Jon Stewart. You did great, but it's time for the younger crowd to get involved.
Our younger South African friend.
It's me.
I don't know. I think you need a lot more resources too, because you wouldn't do one taking. You need like 4
Oh, I would
editors
one
on
take.
that.
You're stupid.
You need a few
I
editors on
one
that.
take the one I did.
You need a few editors on that. So.
No, I wouldn't. I would do 20.
A few editors.
5 editors.
Insane.
Like the more you don't one take, the more editors you need.
I'm actually insulted because you only one take because you're lazy, but I'm also equally lazy, so I would do the same thing
You only
as you.
freestyle good because you're too lazy to write rhymes.
It's true. He only one takes because he doesn't want to open fucking Premiere.
It's because Harry Mack's too lazy to write it down.
Biggie was lazy.
I killed the 5 fingers. I actually suck.
Okay.
I love cooking.
You love cooking?
I've been cooking once a week. You don't cook, loser. You don't cook, loser. You cook a little bit.
I'm chefing right
Doesn't
now.
clean though. Doesn't clean.
Hey, listen. The only thing
No, you don't
I
get to talk about
no,
this.
the only thing I cook, Ludwig, is crack.
The only thing this guy
Split the taste of spring with Chef Trappy
No.
recipe.
The only thing you cook is hot bars, 5 fingers of death. It's actually a fake ad read.
Yo.
This is real. You have to hit 5 bars.
Come out the back, Sway.
No. I don't. I'm beefing with Sway. I said I would never be on camera with him ever again. Not after what he said. Not after what he said.
Slide for Sway.
All right, let's get
And
us back
this is
in.
still an ad read.
I do cook with HelloFresh. This is not a meme. I literally like cooking once a week. The last week I made steak. I think it was beef au poivre. It was delicious. They also got a lot of other good food, but it's cool because I learned to cook new recipes because I'm kind of like a 2-trick in the kitchen right now. I got pizza. I've always known how to make pizzas.
You haven't. You
Since
learned
I was
that
a young boy
You
in
learned that
Sicily.
quarantine. You learned that in COVID.
I learned how to make pizzas as a young boy, but now I'll learn to make new stuff, and it feels good.
I
to
wish
make
I could
things.
take that pizza stone and bash your skull with it.
I would like to do
I
that.
wish I
as
could take
well.
that stone
You asked for
and
my pizza
put
stone.
a
I
creamy
need it.
Dijon dill chicken on it and
so
serve it to
don't-
you.
Yeah, they do have other good meals like fast and fresh pineapple chicken tacos, falafel power bowls, creamy Dijon dill chicken. I like it too because I track my calories. I've been dropping weight, unlike slime, and it's helpful to track your calories.
you
And
had
it's
HelloFresh, maybe
it's
that
harder to
changes.
do it when you're eating out or cooking, but it's easy with HelloFresh because they just tell you how many calories it is. So I look at that.
And the plan is simple, right? So go to hellofresh.com/theyard16.
Hey, say it. Say it.
Say your
it.
line. Say your line. Here, hold on. I'll pull your string.
Because the plan
Say
is
the
not
line.
difficult.
Pull his string so he can say the line.
The plan is simple.
Wow. Reach for the sky.
HelloFresh.com/theyard16. I don't know why it's that number.
Use the code
16
TheYard16.
free meals.
16 free meals. That's why it's that
can't we
number.
just do the yard HelloFresh, right?
Because it's the yard
Because it's
16.
16 free meals.
Why? How is this hard for you to
Honestly,
understand?
it's a lot of free meals. It's good. I would try it if you're not good
It's
at cooking.
not just
but you wanna
good.
get
It's
good at
America's
cooking.
#1 meal kit, Ludwig.
I think it's good.
Well, it's also what he said.
I stand by this, and I won't be
That's
changed.
fair because we're Americans and we're allowed to disagree.
I'm resolute.
But you're also.
But you also agree because they're paying us.
But they're paying us, so you should just say that you agree with him. Because if you don't, then it doesn't
I
make
designed
sense.
this rhyme to explain in due time.
Oh,
This
I
ad's
know.
done.
I like HelloFresh. I think it's good.
Okay. It's
Okay.
genuine, so
I think
genuine.
it's
How
a
would
good
it
product.
fare in the marketplace of ideas?
Now, what were you saying?
I can't.
So what you're saying is your mother.
Yeah, I'm mother, and if I leave, everyone loses their job.
I think I would, like, yeah, we're all suckling on your big breasts, but, like, we also can...
Yeah, finish that thought. Where's that going? You're so good.
You always do
big
this.
breasts.
I'm trying to make a real fucking good-ass point, and you just fucking start dumping your sounds
There's so
into
much
the microphone.
breastfeeding in Disney, by the way. Anyway, continue.
Like, from humans or the
Yes.
characters?
Appropriate.
There's just a lot.
Are you shaming the women?
I didn't say shit. I just said there's. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that.
And the line's longer.
Yo!
The line's longer to ride.
It's just weird that during the ride, they're one of the attractions when you're driving through in Disneyland, California.
Dude, imagine if you get breastfed on a roller coaster, you're coming out so
I'm glad it's
strong as
called
a
women
baby.
breastfeeding attractions.
I'm saying they put them in the rides.
I'm attracted.
They
Don't
have them
say
at every
put them.
checkpoint. That Disney does that in California.
Yeah, but don't say, like, put them.
I just wish we had Ron DeSantis over here.
Do they
Anyway,
have
continue.
do they have like breastfeeding rooms like at the airport with cigarette rooms?
Yeah.
They do. They
They-
literally.
Are the
They're
walls
they're
glass?
the same room.
The same room.
They're both. Yeah, it's all glass still.
COVID, you had to put the plexi up and
Those
like,
things-
plug in.
the cigarette ones, they look like Minecraft spawners.
Yeah, yeah. There's just like an ashtray in the middle, and everyone's just kind of shambling around it. But no, I think it's like it's most states have by law, maybe it's a federal law, that you have to have like a breastfeeding zone.
Oh yeah, at any company. I think I don't know if it's past California, but definitely in California.
So if Nick Allen ever gets pregnant,
this is our breastfeeding room.
Call Nick Allen for one.
Nick Allen has to go pump.
He's cut.
He's cut?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
right.
can't pump.
We can still pump. He can still pump.
Tied. They twisted his tubes. They cut off his tube.
I love the idea of Nick Allen with a uterus.
It's fucking tubes.
He can no longer lactate because they
tied off his balls and cock.
I think it's an army knot.
This is how it works.
You got the Acme flag that comes out now.
Yeah.
It makes a slide whistle noise.
Gonna go again.
Already?
Wait, so you didn't finish? So
that was it. I can't leave
because you created a
I'm
company in which
stuck
people
here.
are suckling
I'm
on you.
stuck with you guys. Unless I give like an I could give like a far enough timeline. If I were to readjust it, I could say 2 years from now. And then
It'd be like knowing when you're gonna die.
Yeah, and then you guys could plan for my
Dude,
death.
you should tell us the company's gonna end in a certain amount of time, because we'd probably like be so productive.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh shit, we gotta do a bunch of shit so we can like make use of our jobs.
It's a deadline.
Or you'd be lame ducking it because
that
you
is
just
the
want
other
to find a new
well, I
job
think we
in
have
that time.
integrity.
Maybe. Well, either way, I also like my job. I like my life.
Do you
I
like
my
streaming right now?
finance. Yeah, I like streaming.
You didn't like it for a bit this year.
When?
Early, like a couple months ago, you were talking about
prove
how shit out of ideas you were.
Pull the clip, idiot, liberal.
That's
source. Sorry, source.
He said it.
I'm like,
good journalism. Sources say, "Thank you, Daily Loud." Anyway, I do enjoy streaming.
Yeah, me too, bitch. Sorry, I swear a lot.
Damn.
I'm kind of fucking based. I'm saying I've been streaming a lot and I've reinvigorated my love for it.
It's fun to co-stream Moist Moguls.
You do love that shit.
I
love watching you watch that shit.
I love watching my
You watch
lads.
that?
I love watching him watch that shit. I don't watch the shit, but I watch him watching that shit.
I don't watch that. I'll watch the stream except that part.
Be honest. Is it just more fun because they're winning a bunch right now?
I mean, I don't even know a time when they were losing.
Oh,
so it's hard to know.
I can't compare it to anything.
When they were losing, when we were all watching.
When were they
them lose.
losing? They were 3-2 split one, then they lost in the mid-season invitational,
Yeah,
which
that was a big event where we saw them
which was a
lose.
1-2 performance with the fucking 2-1 against M80, best team back then.
True.
Which I'm not upset about. You
They're
think I was
great.
upset? You think I watched that game? I was like, ugh.
You seemed sad when
No,
that happened.
I mean, yeah, I'm a little disheartened at the end of it. It's still fun to watch.
They're a great team right now.
They're great.
You should answer Aiden's question honestly.
I like watching the Moist Moguls, no matter what. Ride or die.
If the most moguls
I'm
were
ride or
0-4,
die.
Oh, it's this guy's toast.
Yeah.
It's a character voice line
Isn't
from
that
Hearthstone.
crazy?
He goes, this guy does.
Really?
He
Yeah.
goes, this
Oh,
guy's
I was kidding.
toast.
I obviously know that. I was trying to get us out of that. He didn't know that. That's funny.
I'm with him.
I didn't know.
I thought you were being sincere. I
No.
was with. It's like figuring out that like the Beatles is spelled different. You know, everyone.
Oh, beat.
it-
beat.
Yeah.
It is.
Then like
Is
real
this also-
Beatles.
Yeah, B-E-E-T.
I just never thought
You
about it.
never thought about
Wow.
that either.
Do we have more of these?
That's
Maybe we can-
Him on Lee, Bruce Lee, him on Chan, Jackie Chan.
Dude, it's
Whoa!
like fresh and
What
fit.
about him on top?
That's that was based on your mom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We should make fresh and fit, but we only ask women if they know about these clever connections.
Original
and we make fun of them when they
factoids. Yo, okay, so
I bet you
Arthur
know about the
Uno,
Beatles.
Moltres, and Zapdos. Does that make sense to you?
Comprende?
Because of the Spanish numbers.
You are not allowed to leave this room until you explain to me why those names work.
I've never watched this, by the way. I've only seen like tangents of this phenomenon of like shitting on women on the podcast you bring them on.
I have seen clips of the podcast, and my understanding is it's 3 guys between
Face as
literally
hell.
like 12 women in a room, and they just get mad at the women the whole time.
They'll be like, okay,
And the
why are
women-
women so mad when I cheat if I let her go to Sephora?
Dude, that's crazy.
And they'll be like, well, I just feel like you should be loyal.
Yeah, and there's always like a
Not
sleeper
built that
cell
way.
woman on the show who like every time someone says something goes like, actually they should be allowed to cheat, and also they should shoot us with guns.
Yeah.
And all the women are like, I don't think so. She's like, well, you're a bitch.
Yeah,
And
you
the
just
guy's
don't
like,
please
it's
your
like
man
all the
enough.
TikTok sounds start to play. It's like, boom.
Yeah, it's kind of like listening to an air horn for an hour. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, you
when
know
I
that
watch
feeling
Life.
you get when you hear your alarm in public, like it's someone's ringtone, and you're like, dude, I don't like that feeling. It kind of feels like that the whole time.
It's interesting because it's the phenomenon of just wanting to hear things that you like and agree with. I do this with like shows or like media, but when you do it about like I don't know, like human beings being different genders and like that being a problem, it's so much worse. Like, but the pipeline is so easy to cross over. It's like if I'm on a subreddit where everyone's shitting on the television show Doug, which I hate, I'm like, yup, daily Doug hate, here we go, yes sir.
Is there a lot of daily Doug hate out there?
You don't follow Daily Doug hate?
It's an old show, but it still makes us all real mad.
I'm pretty sure I said this on the pod a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure I said on the pod, but I had a friend in high school who everyone called Doug. His name wasn't Doug. And it's because they thought he looked like Doug in the show.
Cartoon character.
Yeah. Which was brutal, because he didn't. But it was like, he had certain features where you could be like, I get why we're making fun of him.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst. Because if he didn't look like him at all, it'd be like, there's no joke. But you're like, you got like kind of a weird forehead, and all of a sudden,
it's over.
It's over for you.
You're done.
I'll show you a clip.
He got arrested.
You show me a clip?
I'm gonna show you a clip from one of these types of podcasts.
Okay. He sent it to Zipper. Zipper's calibrating it right now. Zipper has
I don't think this is fresh. This is a different podcast, but like same vibe.
Is it the whatever one or whatever?
I have no idea names. I just know it's like a guy whose shirt's like buttoned down to here, like he's a European, and then girls.
When Zipper plays a video for us, he actually has to print out every frame and then play it like an animation flip book. It's a weird system. He demanded it. So, okay. Turn on
It
notifications.
is the whatever one, yeah.
Well, this is a bad clip.
Well, this is not an accurate clip to how it normally goes.
This is the opposite. This is the girl owning the guy.
Can you reverse it? Can you reverse it? Rewind time.
Trad wife tries to shame 1% man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Can I ask
And they
you
have
one
the
more
fun
question?
90s cups.
Fire away, honey.
Okay. If you have only one place in your heart for one woman, or you want to have one woman in your heart, I think you said, why don't you just commit to one and choose to be faithful to her?
That
I'm
logo
just not
bouncing
wired
sport.
that way. I spent my whole 20s trying to fix myself. Thought
You're
something
a
was
man
wrong
of
with me.
self-control. You work out, you do business.
Yeah.
You can possess your own power and
It's just not-
direct
it's
it
just-
the
it's
way you
just
want to
not how
direct
I
it.
am. It's not how I am.
You think that might be a limited mindset?
I think it's maybe a business, but I don't want you
What
to
the
think I'm
fuck is that?
That's an epic mic drop. Ask me.
Why would he say it's none of your business?
You know what I'm saying? No, you are. You're annoying in like this goody two shoes type way, and that's fine. I'm gonna live my life on my terms, unapologetically, like truly. So you can ask me this 85 different ways. At the
I
end of
hope
the day,
that
I'm gonna
guy-
walk out of here.
This guy's a beast, bro.
So I
He's not a beast.
I
I
watched
hope that guy crashes his Lambo in a fire
He
explosion.
looks like he plays Scar
Genuinely.
in the live action movie.
I watched it and I was like, that's a spin off like how these clips normally go. And then I read the rest of the thread from the person who posted it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And it was like we gotta go back to the Bible. We gotta go back to the church in a way
It's like
that
the Steven Crowder thing. Like he is having the most embarrassing divorce of literally all time, and he's just like, she shouldn't be able to divorce me. It just shouldn't be in the law. It's like, dude, you're weird. You're so fucking weird and stupid.
Do you think he had a pyramid at his wedding, and maybe the lack of pyramid's why this happened?
The lack of pyramid is why he is
pyramid
the
with
way
an
he
eye
is.
in it, because that's the club he's part of. The Illuminati. Is that the club?
Steven Crowder?
He's part of the Illuminati.
You think Steven Crowder made
Yeah,
it?
I'm like a weird
He
guy.
does eat enough
who's Republican,
cheeseburgers to see God.
but thinks that Steven Crowder is in
Is
the
in the
Illuminati.
Illuminati?
I
Wouldn't
know.
he be out of the
Yeah,
Illuminati if you
out
were
of the
into
Illuminati
that?
if you're into that.
Nope, he would be in it.
Okay.
He'd be,
So-
but
Is he
would he be
still in
like
it?
a double? Like a
Is
double?
he- aren't
He's
there-
dropped the mic.
aren't there always
Audio
eyes
listeners,
in
he dropped a
pyramids?
microphone that you cannot see.
There's
Okay, now
always
he's
eyes in
dropping the
pyramids.
microphone arm.
Did any of you watch whatever like a long time ago when they did the Man on the Street stuff?
No.
They did like OG Man on the Street, like walk up to 100 people and ask them to have sex with you type shit.
beat?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
But they did it a really long time ago, and now they have transformed into like alt-right pipeline podcasts.
It's funny. I sent this to Nick and Dan and Ryan. We just like do talk about content and shit. And there was this. It was for the Titans football team. It was like this insane trailer for like their season announcement, and it was like $500,000 produced or something, or some giant budget, and it got like very little clicks or whatever. And then there was one just asking people on the street what they thought about like the football team, and it's like 100 million views and shit. And it's like at the core of it, all we want is just to see what other people think and are talking about. That is like the 100% what our brains magnetize toward. And that's why Man on the Street is still a thing to this day.
You think like millions of years of natural selection have led up to gay son or thought daughter, basically?
Unironically, that's what we want.
I think there's also an expectation in Man on the Street that someone will say something dumb or embarrassing. But there's almost never Man on the Street where like it's only super intelligent people with good answers. There's like an expectation that like, oh, I'll get to laugh at someone, I'll get to find someone stupid, I'll get to disagree with someone, and that feels good.
Sometimes tame ones. There's like the one that's like name 3 basketball players and they just show 3 basketball players. I guess it's a fun little quiz though.
Well, or
it's
it's
they get it wrong. Like
yeah, sure.
You can't lose the gamble. Either you're watching Man on the Street, either someone is dumb and you get to feel better than them. Someone is super smart and you get to feel surprised. Ooh,
impressive.
Someone's funny and like.
And you're also passively playing the game yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we need to move from Mogul Mail. Get out of your fucking stupid room.
Okay.
New Mogul Mail. Slime on the street. Okay.
Slime on the street.
New concept. Never been done before.
Slime on the street.
I had a phone call with Schlatt, and he was just mauling about shorts.
Why?
He's just losing it about shorts.
What's he mad about?
So I've taken like a bit of a dive into him. Like we've been uploading daily shorts. I hired a new shorts person.
Yeah, you've been slutting out rad stats like a crate. Like, I think he's been taking it in loads 60 times a day.
What?
No, I don't want to say that. Go on, continue.
Okay. Well, I've been uploading shorts daily with 2 people part of the team.
That's what I said.
So
I just said that. You're just repeating what I said.
He does have the task of uploading a short every other day, which is, I guess, akin to taking
5'10".
loads 60 times a day. And it's something that I leaned into because I think YouTube's prioritizing it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of dumb fucking shorts. Yeah. There's a lot of stupid shit. And so I call Schlatt and he's like, I don't get it. It's only to boost subscribers. Subscribers don't even fucking matter. It's all vanity. Like, what's the point? It doesn't make shit for money. I'm like, it's all true. He's like, look at this fucking short. And then he sends me this short. It has 66 million views. Zipper has it.
Basically, you see, this girl was trying to get on him to go galloping, but she is too small and even jumping. She won't be able to get on him. She tries once, she fails, then a second time, and where she also fails. And even a third time where she almost falls over.
This is a woman trying to get on a horse.
And he understands that
not
there's
wearing
a
a lot of
problem.
clothes.
And look, the girl is unable to get on him, so he starts to take a few steps and walks, and look, he lowers his head and comes down with his upper body so that the girl can climb on him without difficulty. And after just a few seconds, when the girl is on the saddle, he stands back up and starts galloping with her. This shows how intelligent.
Dude, content is so fucking stupid.
So it's like
content is so
the
stupid.
biggest over narration of what is like a cool clip outside of that context, like the original clip.
Me and Nick would do that driving as a joke.
I would loop the middle part 100 times.
Unironically, if
for
you,
a 50th time,
I
she
think
gets on the
you
horse.
could easily get 1 million subs if you just took a bunch of very, very popular clips and then over narrated them and then just re-uploaded them.
What do you think the value of shorts is right now?
For who?
It boosts subscribers.
Oh, for
He's
me?
right about the subscriber thing. What is the value in boosting subscribers?
There is none. I think there's.
It's vanity. That's a value.
There's value in vanity.
We can call it that.
I think there's value in vanity in like how other people think you're doing in terms of success, which can help for like maybe sponsors.
Sure.
And like growth year over year, or like contract negotiations.
It all goes back to tricking old people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tricking old people is how this world runs.
There's probably a lot, I think in the whole vanity thing, but I think there's probably a lot of value in just like being a household online content person, and when you do make a full-length video, like someone sees your thumbnail, it's like, I recognize that face. Maybe I've seen their short. Maybe I've whatever.
I think it helps early on too. Like if you had a channel with 0 followers and you started making shorts and you got like 100,000 subscribers, your first long form will probably be doing like at least better. Like there's some higher floor. I think for me, I'm trying to just be a multifaceted creator that YouTube likes.
Sure.
You're trying to get rad sets to 1% body fat.
Yours, okay.
That's impossible.
Yours makes sense. Yours makes sense because you have this relationship with YouTube, and I think that, like,
I want my girl to be happy. Your girl is
It's Susan.
YouTube. Susan's not a part of it.
Susan's not there
She's a
anymore.
girl. I want Neil to be happy.
Neil Diamond.
I want to make Neil Diamond so happy.
It is tricking old people. Like how Overwatch League used League of Legends viewership stats to pitch their multi-million-dollar league, and now it's about to dissipate.
Wait, I was gonna ask you something, Lebanon Anders. About
Lebanon Anders.
Sure. No.
Yeah.
Why not?
Lebanon in the Middle East, so you know a lot about it.
Oh wait, no, it was Adam Ragusa, the GOAT. Okay. I saw a tweet from him, and he barely ever tweets, but he said so. What?
He's not the GOAT.
How could you say that?
He's not the. Continue. Go ahead.
He said something about how subscriber number is more of a measure of how long you've been around than how many people watch you. And I always thought that was a cool interpretation.
Well, I said that way before him.
No.
Actually, I did, and it was way smarter.
That sounds wrong.
He said it more eloquently and more nuanced, but I liked thinking about it in that way as like a different sort of measurement. Also, people keep fucking asking me, like, remember when I watched Adam Ragusa a lot last year, and you said you won't watch him in a year? It's true. I don't watch him anymore. And the reason why, you were right, is because the algorithm doesn't feed him to me.
No, it's not how it fucking works, you dipshit.
Dude, it is. I'm such a slave to the
It's
algorithm.
not
You
an-
actually have no idea.
It's not an.
I open up YouTube and I decide.
Do you think the algorithm was one day like, nope, no Adam Ragusa? What they did is they fed you Adam videos because they knew you liked
And you
Adam.
didn't even notice.
And then you scrolled by him.
You stopped clicking.
You scrolled by him, and maybe it was over the course of days or weeks or maybe months. But they fed you Adam, and then you said, I don't want Adam today.
No.
And eventually, then they said, well, maybe no more Adam, and then you were happier because you clicked the other things more.
And then you got uppies.
are the problem.
You got uppies.
You got uppies from somebody else.
The thing
You got
is,
uppies from somebody else.
listen, if Adam shit starts showing up on my timeline, I would probably click it. I am an ape who gets fed slop.
Nope. One day, Adam picked you up and put you down for the last time.
Don't say that.
It's true.
It's how it works.
I'm gonna go home right now and mainline Adam Ragusa and get back on the horse.
True.
I need him back.
You know why we get crowd videos every time? Because I watch every single fucking one,
I
no
do
matter what.
crowd videos
Every
are
single.
so
I'd wait for every.
You know who had a banger fucking tweet was Bump. Bump tweeted out. He was like
when he saw the white woman with the dreadlocks at the coffee shop.
No.
He has a lot of good ones.
Yeah, he does. But this tweet was something about I think it was today. It was like, yeah, man, went to the club and like
when your friend in the club isn't getting any numbers, and then the follow up is like, yeah, I think I'm like shadow banned or something.
Yeah. I think everybody likes to blame this like all-knowing algorithm from both sides. Creators do it when their views are down, and then viewers do it when they're not getting served the creators' videos. But in reality, it's your habits which are informing the algorithm what to show you, and your habits are showing that you do not click on Adam
You're
Ragusa
such a
videos.
fucking algorithm shill. I would expect nothing less. I would expect nothing
You
less.
don't like him anymore. Move on.
I would.
Don't pretend.
He's not your goat. He's not your goat. You lied. You told a lie.
Yeah, I started watching like only videos about war, and like all my videos I used to watch are gone. I don't get why. I'm not really changing my behavior or doing anything too
If
weird.
Adam Ragusa comments on the Arabian Peninsula, I'm back.
Yeah, but that's the reason you're gone is because he's still talking about food.
Oh, he doesn't
Tennessee
just talk about food, by the way.
Why are you saying it like?
Because you're being an asshole.
Here's what Ataturk had for most of his meals. That's what pulls you back in.
That would be crazy if he told me what like some dictator used to eat.
Do you think Ataturk did the no thing like Tarek?
Is that where he got it?
Yeah. Tarek's just.
We should westernize our alphabet, no? And there's like a little umlaut above the O in it. Yeah, you should ask him about that. Ask him what he thinks about Ataturk.
Yeah, I'll ping
Imagine you ask Tarek what he thinks about Ataturk, and then he's like, it's actually really, it's like a complicated, complex thing, and it has a lot of pain behind it, and he just gives this like beautiful
You would
eloquent
be like,
answer.
oh, dude, I don't know much about that. It's like a history thing, no?
That'd be.
I want to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of sus, no?
I hate content creators. I hate everything.
And you'd be walking around. It's kind of weird, no? I'm getting 10K in today. Lottie, you done your 10K?
Tarek is very, very nice and very genuine and sweet, but
don't add a but. That's it. End your sentence. End your sentence.
What could the but be?
Why are you talking about my goat this way? That I still watch.
Because he doesn't know how to smile in photographs, and I don't know why.
What? Wait, bring this up, Zipper. Can you pull up Tarek?
I do know that.
Smiling.
Here, I'll do it. I'll do it, and then Zipper put the PTZ on me.
It's
You got the Tarek smile?
It's really, it's like a Nick England smile.
Oh shit, it is.
Wait, what?
I don't know what it is. When he takes pictures and he's smiling, it looks like he doesn't know what he's
Wait,
doing.
that first one is really nice. Pull the first one.
The first.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't understand.
He just no. Pull that one back up. Pull that one. Think about this.
Yeah.
He won the Boston Major that day. This is the best day of his life, and that's how he's smiling.
He does smile like a kid smiles.
He just looks like he's being told that now it's time to do that.
But he's very sweet. It's a sweet smile.
I know. That's why he's.
You smile.
No,
you smile.
The smile
you
is
smile. You smile. That is a creepy smile. That's a creepy smile. You smile.
He's doing
No,
that.
do your real smile. Do your real smile. He's gonna be silent. No, he's gonna be silent. That's telegraphed.
Like, what's he looking at?
Do your smile. Do your smile.
What?
Do your smile. No, come
No,
on.
he's doing it.
Come on. You guys aren't taking these signs
Okay,
seriously.
maybe- I got it.
If you're not, no, I don't even trust you anymore. I don't trust you anymore. No, do real one. He's gonna do the same fucking thing.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna do
shut
the
the
same
fuck
thing.
up,
He's got
Joey.
one
Just
trick.